Alright guys, hello, and this is a new segment I'm going to be doing for the Godzilla series. And it's called Godzilla Series Explained. And this is episode 1, and in it I'm going to be explaining Shin Godzilla's evolution from Kamada-kun to Shin Godzilla. So, Shin Godzilla and two other characters have evolved through Godzilla series. So it's Shin Godzilla, King Ghidorah, and the boss, who is sorry about that. And the boss is one of the two big Godzillas who has the deep voice. So those are the three characters who have evolved. So this is Shin Godzilla in Season 1, known as Kamada-kun. And a strange thing I did with Kamada-kun is that, I actually made his voice deeper throughout all of Season 1. So, what I mean by that is, in episode 1, his voice was the most high-pitched of all the characters, even more high-pitched than Mothra's voice. The first change you can see with his voice is in Season 1, Episode 3, where his voice is around the same tone as Mothra. So, yep, and then the second change you can see is in Season 1, Episode 7, where Kamada-kun's voice is deeper than Mothra's voice, and is around the same as Mechagodzilla's voice. Alright, so this is a little side note about Mechagodzilla's voice. So, in Seasons 1 and 2, his voice stayed about the same, but my voice naturally changed, which means Mechagodzilla's voice naturally changed. And I never bothered to make his voice the same, so now his voice is about as deep as my voice right now. But anyways, so that's the next change, and then in Season 1, Episode 9, where his voice stays like this for the rest of Season 1, and it's deeper than Mothra and Mechagodzilla's voice, and is but just a little bit more high-pitched than 2014's voice. And then finally, in the last episode of Season 1, he goes and evolves, and then later in Season 2, Episode 1, he comes out as Shinagawa-kun. And this happened 1 month after he changed into Kamada-kun. As Mothra stated, it's been like a month. Which means the events of Season 2 happened 1 month after the events of Season 1. And throughout Season 2, Shin Godzilla's voice pretty much stays the same throughout the whole season. And, yeah, I don't really have too much to say about Shinagawa-kun. But, yeah, in the last episode of Season 2, he then goes to evolve into Shin Godzilla. And now, a lot of you were thinking that I was going to use the Bandai Shin Godzilla toy in Season 3. Just like how I used the Bandai Kamada-kun and Shinagawa-kun toy for Seasons 1 and 2. But, you see, back when I filmed season 2 and 3, I had not owned the Bandai Shin Godzilla toy back then. I had only owned the NECA Shin Godzilla, which is the Shin Godzilla toy I use. So that's why I use the NECA Shin Godzilla for Shin Godzilla. And then finally in season 3, episode 1, he finally is the Shin Godzilla. He's finally Shin Godzilla. I don't know what's wrong with my English today, guys. But anyways, he's been like this since this episode, and he still is this way. And I finally got the Bandai Shin Godzilla toy whenever I was filming season 5. And I used that toy as his brother. So, yep, Shin Godzilla has still been like this. And the reason why I made him evolve is because he evolved like that in his movie, which I really enjoyed watching. Now, it's not stated the time difference between season 2 and 3, but I'm guessing it to be about 3 weeks. So it was about 3 weeks between the events of seasons 2 and 3. Now, the Godzilla series is still on hold until I get my new device. So once I get my new device, season 6, episode 6 will come out, and I already have ideas on what it's going to be. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching this explanation video about Shin Godzilla's evolution. And in the next explanation video, we'll be talking about the boss's father, which his only appearance was in the side episode Final Wars Ultra's backstory. So we'll cover that in the next episode. And see you then. Bye, guys.